Alright, so yesterday we went to Six Flags Magic Mountain and we had an overall good day, but here's a story about how I basically hurt my chin while riding X2. Now for those of you who don't know, X2 is a 4D coaster. Basically means that while the ride is going, your seats are individual mechanical parts, meaning that the seats flip individually than the actual ride. It's not a problem. The ride is really cool. The problem was that I was riding on the inside seat, and during some of the inversions, your legs bounce up and down. And which isn't a problem, except it is a problem. Because what happened was, on this last inversion right here, I know you can't see it very well, I have bad images of it. My knee came up and hit me right in the shin. Ouch. Now, I didn't realize that I had freaking cut my chin open, but all I knew is that it hurt, which it didn't bother me too much. It just hurt really bad, and right as we were pulling onto the brake run about here, was when I reached up to touch my chin. When I put my hand down, it was covered in blood. What the f***? So then I yelled up to Ivan, who was in front of me, and Josh, who was behind me. I'm bleeding out of my chin. Which they were both pretty surprised to hear that, because how'd you get off a roller coaster bleeding when you didn't get on bleeding? So we walk off the ride and see our parents waiting at the exit, and I walk up and my mom immediately notices that there's a giant open wound in my chin. So I tell her that we're coming around the last end of the ride, and my knee comes up from a bump and hits me straight in the chin, and somehow my kneecap cuts my freaking chin open. Still makes no sense to me. I can put his picture on screen right now. And my hands, too. They're also covered in blood. So we walked all the way over across the park to the first aid. And I walked in there and lay at the front desk. Was like, what happened? And I'm like, I was riding X2. And they're like, what the f***? We explained it to them. And they're like, we don't know how that happened. And I'm like, I don't know what happened either. But that didn't stop us from having a good day at the park. We were riding on the Riddler's Revenge, and my Band-Aid came off halfway through, but I didn't care. I still now have this open wound in my chin. And that's the story on how I got my chin cut open while riding X2 at Six Flags Magic Mountain.